Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Groups. And today we have a guest with us. His name Richmond. Richmond, welcome to the show.
The name is Rich, not Richmond. Yeah.
All right, Richie, welcome to the show.
Thank
All
you.
right, today we have a fantastic topic to discuss, and it's partly what we do. We create content for social media, and we want to know today: is social media a distraction? Or let's put it, is it a blessing or is it a curse? We find out that a lot of people spend so much time on social media that they can use to do something tangible with their lives and all of this stuff. But before I say a lot, let's hear from my friend here, Eloka. Eloka, what do you think about social media?
Okay, social media, in its sense, is a good thing. I mean, from the history of when social media came in the early 90s, social media has been a good thing. And it's still a good thing. But I think the abuse of social media is what the problem is now. In our current day, there's so much abuse. Now, why do I say there's so much abuse? One area of social media that has actually caused a detriment is what I call the reward system of social media. Yes. The reward system, when it came on board, that was when we started seeing all manner of abuses. Let me give you an example. TikTok. Perhaps when TikTok came on board, everyone was fine. We had good contents. I mean, people create videos, people post videos, people are having fun, all manner of things. But when TikTok started reeling out checks, what we now started doing, we started seeing all kinds of contents. Now, TikTok will pay you for your views and all that kind of things. So people started becoming creators from nowhere. Those who had things to create and those who had nothing to create. I have a friend, let me give you an example. She has danced, she has acted, she has done cultural dance, she has everything. And the one that she was doing my parents, I had to ask her, I said, why are you doing all those things? She said, hey, TikTok is paying me. I want their check. Point blank, she told me. I'm not on TikTok today. She has told me, hey, you join TikTok now, you find guy, they'll pay you, don't do all those things. And it becomes about, it now becomes, I'm doing TikTok because of payment. That is an example. You have Facebook. Facebook is paying. YouTube is paying.
Even X is paying.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So you see that social media on its own is a good thing. But when content creation started, the abuse started. Everyone now wants to make money off it. So people don't, now these content creators are not after what you ingest. They're after the check, they go back home.
After the views,
Thank you very
after
much.
the traction they can, get.
The average person on TikTok today, do you see the kind of thing they post? I mean, you can't spend 10 minutes on TikTok without being aroused.
But do you know TikTok have a way of actually censoring all of those things?
Yeah, they have an
Because-
algorithm.
Yeah,
Right.
doing that.
True. But if you check the ones that people actually watch more. Okay, let's go towards our favorite, what do you call them? Our favorite skip makers that we have in Nigeria today. How many of them became popular with the kind of videos that they created?
Okay. That's the sensual content you talk about.
Sensual content.
All right. Let's just hold on a little bit. We'll talk about this sensual content in detail because, a lot of things that sell these days, it's actually about sex. If you want to blow faster, you talk about sex, right? Now, let's hear from Richie. Did I get it right this time, Richie?
Rich.
Okay,
Or
just Rich.
Yeah.
Rich, okay. Permit me, rich man.
He looks at you.
Yeah. So what I want to say is, what's your take? We've heard from Mr. Elliott. Let's hear from you. What do you think about this social media thing? Do you think it's a distraction? He said since when
Content creation.
since when we begin to dish out checks for content creation, that is when we begin to get contents that are not really good. Everybody just wants to create content. Everybody wants to get a paycheck. And I don't have an issue with people getting paycheck because I also want to get a paycheck if it's possible. But let's hear from our man here, Richie.
I think social media being a distraction can come depending on what you're doing on social media. if you make your money on social media, it's not a distraction. If you have a product you sell or a service you sell, or a way to market your product inside social media, I don't think it's a distraction for you. But if you're on social media doing nothing just to consume content, then it could become a distraction for you. That's the way I see it.
I think I like this point very well because there was a point in time I was consuming a lot of content. I just go on my phone, before just scrolling up. Swiping, yes, X, very, very addictive. Just going up. I don't like Instagram because most times it's just pictures and videos.
Yeah.
But you see,
X.
That's how you be reading. You be reading from one news to the other, from one trending news to another.
There's always something that's latest.
Thank you. And before you know, your day is gone. You begin to think, what did I do with my day? I'm just consuming what other people are making money from.
Exactly.
What am I doing myself to make money from the social media? Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that said, let's hear from Amani Ebikuku. What do you think? Is social media a distraction?
Yeah, I think social media is more of has more advantage than it disadvantage. My reasons are from the onset. Social media, if you're a business owner, it's actually a good way to promote your business. You get traffic and you get a lot from social media.
Just business.
If you're a business, if you're a brand, if you're a content creator, the best place to which you can market your stuff, I think currently in the 21st century, is social media. You can get millions of reach and all on social media. So if you're someone that is actually using social media for business or content creation, then I think social media is your go-to place. Most people.
Let me say something. Let me not cut you short. You're talking from the aspect of putting your stuff online, and generating tractions and all of that. Yeah, we get that. That's a good aspect of social media. We understand the goods of social. We all know what social media can do in terms of people. Now we are focusing on the distraction.
Okay,
is it really a distraction? Because me personally, I've experienced it that you spend a lot of hours, just swiping up from one trending topic to another, and you just see the whole day is gone. You understand? Now, okay, let's
is
say
a distraction.
Okay.
As much as it has its advantages, it also has its disadvantages. But in my opinion, the advantage outweighs the disadvantage. Now, because the disadvantage can be managed, like the disadvantage of social media, you can manage it, but the advantage is way out of there's no way you can actually use something else to replace the advantages social media give you.
Yeah.
But what are those disadvantages? For example, let's say let me just cite an example. Let's say, for example, I'm into something that is not too okay. Let's say I'm a celebrity, for example, and everywhere I'm always posting my locations and everything. If there is someone that is actually looking out to harm me, they can actually know where I am from my location that I posted
I
on
think
social
it's
media.
serious on some
Scenarios
cases
like that. I think there's one lady, what's her name? Is it Kim Kardashian also? There was a time to which I don't know what exactly happened, and she was actually probably harassed because she posted her location. So
Live location.
her live location on Instagram. So I think that those security wise, if you are using social media, I think your location should be censored. When you are going to places. That's one disadvantage.
Does it take so much? Does social media take so much over our time?
Yes.
Does it take so much over our time?
Averagely, our social media does. Social media, because like you said, a lot of people come there to do business. Right? So people who are starting up, they don't know people, they try to put themselves out. So they spend a lot of time on marketing. But the bad part of it is, what are you now receiving? Because you are not just putting yourself out there without receiving. For you to put yourself out there, there are also things that you also take in. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Okay.
So it's what you are now taking in that can now determine the direction your life is going.
Okay. I actually like your point. Earlier we discussed about when you're talking about people getting financial reward from social media, and that's when everything just went haywire because everybody wants to get a piece of the cake, right? Now, we also mentioned something. We talked about these OnlyFans thing, and we said, now you know the way they've turned OnlyFans, where it's more like a mini porn hub.
Yeah.
You understand? And I do not think the creators intended OnlyFans to be like that. It was actually for content creators,
Reward
create the
system
content
is very
that
tricky.
is- Yeah.
Reward system
Mm-hmm.
is very tricky.
All right.
Most people say they can get money out of something,
Without
regardless of what the thing is.
without
Morals is down.
Morals are down.
without putting so much effort.
Yes.
Because-
But now, like this OnlyFans you mentioned now, when the creators, the people who started OnlyFans, when they started it, it wasn't meant to be like that. But a few creators started putting some sensual content. Those ones were raking more views. And these things have algorithm. Just the way TikTok has algorithm, YouTube has algorithm, Facebook has. So they watch and they see the one that has more views. So the one that has more views, they now start going in that line. Now the one that who's now receiving more views, receiving more check, is now flaunting it out. People are easily carried by what they see.
Of course.
So you that are raking in more views from your nasty content, you are showing everybody that, hey, I'm making money from this, I'm making money from this. What are you doing? You are marketing to outsiders for people to come and join you in your nonsense.
Yeah.
Now when they come and test run it and they start, come on, and they show small body, and they make money, make with the show the body they go. You get? So the idea of social media is supposed to be a good thing.
Yeah.
But when the issue of reward system was introduced, that was when a great level of abuse came in. Like I said, the first time I went to TikTok, I'm not on TikTok, but someone download TikTok. I spent a few minutes on TikTok and my brother, my father, it was silly, not jokes. It was silly. So now that's me. Now I'm trying to put a check on myself. Imagine other people who are not putting a check on themselves.
Yeah.
You have celebrities as well who come and front fake lifestyles. If you don't put yourself in check, you are swallowing everything you do.
Yeah. I feel
Now,
like
let me tell you something. Let me tell you one detriment. There was somebody in Nigeria that buried his mother in the east, and the burial was loud. I'm not going to mention it. Do you know what social media did? Social media helped to it's a good thing. I'm not saying the burial is bad, but social media helped to promote it. People now absorbed it. Guess what happened? Ritual increased. Among young
There's a
people,
stance for that
everybody wanted to belong because people saw, hey, I like this guy.
lifestyle.
I like the kind of friends he had because apart from the burial, he shows the kind of friends he had.
Yeah.
People wanted it. Within the next 6 months to 1 year, ritual increased.
I think we need to talk about this ritual thing sometime to see whether this ritual thing is actually real. Because personally, I don't think there's anything ritual. But some other
No,
time.
no, it's coming from that.
But let's talk. Let's hear from Richie one more time. Richie, we've talked about OnlyFans. Do you think that the fact that people get money from social media is one of the reasons why people tend to do more of the sensual content?
No, I'd like to define that aspect. Most people have thousands of followers, but they've not really been paid. They have other ways to make their money, but not really by the network, not by the social media platform.
Of course.
Like there are some platforms where you see, people showing their, sexy bodies and all that. They tend to rake in more views, but they don't get paid for that. They have a way to make money in the back end. They either have a link in that platform that you click, take you to one site where they promote or market one thing for you, or you pay them for them to market your product for you on their page.
Why did
to
you pay
get
them?
more views?
Why did you pay them?
Because their platform or their page has maybe 10,000 followers and all that.
How did they get the 10,000 followers?
Through posting.
To posting, most of these followers
What?
posting contents that attracts people.
What kind of content?
Any contents that they know people will easily fall into.
Now, in
For
our
guys,
society,
for guys,
in our society,
for guys.
in our society, what kind of content do people easily like?
Absolutely.
Two main content: comedy and sexual.
Yeah, true. No, actually, sensual first.
I just put comedy because a lot of our skit makers, in terms of in a bid to promote skits, to make you laugh, they add something sensual. And check, a guy that posts a video with a lady showing her cleavage and a guy that posts a video that just did normal thing, which one will make more views? How will you now have more followers? Then you now need brand ambassadors that will now pay you. Can you put this thing out there for me because you have thousands of followers? How did you get the thousands of followers in the first place?
I think this
Get what I'm saying.
I'm not saying it's for everybody. I'm not saying it's for
No,
everybody.
get
But
the
a
point.
lot of them, majority, look at your skit makers.
Majority does what?
Majority, their contents are not
Sensual.
helpful.
Yes.
You like them,
Uh-huh.
you laugh at their videos, you do a lot of things, but the core of what they are sending, I believe that Satan is subtle. If Satan wants to promote market something to you, he will not come out. For example, if Satan wants to come and tell you, don't follow Jesus, he will not come and tell you, don't follow God. He will give you something that will distract you. So you know that, I mean, you were born into a Christian family. They have been preaching Bible from small. So you cannot tell me someone don't go to church. You just bring one thing that you like. You bring one girl. You bring one drink. All those things will start distracting you small. By the time you stay there 6 months, you discover that you yourself you are far from Jesus. The same way
You seem to be diverting.
No. It's an example.
I want to make one
It's
point
an example
clear.
I was trying to
Before you
make.
cut me off, I want to make one point clear. I get what he's saying, but you went a bit out of the question in what it was actually saying.
Context.
Yeah.
Okay.
What he said was that do I agree that people started going to social media because of
the reward.
the reward? I beg to differ, because even before the reward started coming out from the social media platforms, people were raking in views, they were posting sensual content and all that. They were doing it not for the money that they know they were not paying at the time, but because of the likes, the followership, the popularity they will get, the fame, the money you will pay them to advertise their products on their platform. It was because of all these things, that's when social media, these platforms are okay, let's be paying these people to encourage them. Let's pay them. Small people can create content like this. Let's be paying them. But before the payments started coming in, they were creating this content.
But
That's
Mr. Richards,
that-
I'm sorry,
Okay.
What he's trying to make me understand is that irrespective of
The
who
content.
is paying, who is paying,
Okay.
the end product of the creators is to make money.
Of course, everybody wants to make money.
So either the money is coming from
The
from
platform.
the platform or from another end. The goal of the thing is to make money.
That is what
Everybody makes money.
Reward system.
We've all
Reward
made our
system.
points so
That's what I'm
far.
talking
We've
about.
all made our points so far. Heated argument between Richie and Enoka. I think we're going to continue this backstage anyway. But because of our time, right? Because of our time, please, let us hear you from the comment section. What do you think about social media? Do you think it's a distraction? Me personally, I think sometimes it's a distraction when you spend so much hours consuming content that do not really benefit you. There are a lot of useless content out there that you just listen to, you just waste the whole of your day instead of you to use it to be productive. So please, let's hear from you in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you like what we do. And we'll remain the bros. See you some other time. Bye-bye.